Here we go. Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Let's play episode 5. Welcome to the stream. Hello there. Nice to have you here. So we're going to continue on where we left off. I guess they both look the same. Exact same time. This is my manual save, so I'll load up my manual save. What happened to human number 2 on the left? It's a very good question. I'm guessing you didn't see last week's episode because that would have told you. Do you want me to kind of give you I can give spoilers, I can give kind of a vague explanation. It is a bit of a plot twist, so okay, so Sayori, my neighbor, the day before or the day of the festival, she didn't come to school, and so I went to her house to check up on her, and she had hung herself. And then the whole story kind of it restarted, but it's different. She's no longer there, so I know it was quite the shocker. So so we're redoing the same story as the first time, except she's not there, so it's going a little bit faster, and there's also some new dialogue that's coming because of it. So we're looping through. Hello, Robert. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. So what I did last week was, once I saw that I was kind of going through the same dialogue that I did the first time, I wouldn't read it out loud. I just kind of quickly read it to myself and skipped through it. So just be prepared that might be happening as well tonight. Whoa. Welcome back, Rich. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. So the quarrel that happened yesterday was that Yuri and... oh, what is her name? The youngest looking one. They got into a major squabble. Like, they were going at it hard, like saying nasty things to each other. And Yuri made... oh, why can't I remember her name now? Anyway, she made the other one run away crying, like full-on tears. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki, that's right. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. So it was Natsuki that she had the quarrel with, and Natsuki stormed off crying. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess.
I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Rich? Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? You're looking at me like that. Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on.
So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
Jeez.
Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Sorry, I read that quickly because sometimes it disappears on its own.
Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
There you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve.
So this happened last time. So I'm just gonna read this through in my head. You guys can read it in your head as well, and I'm just gonna skip ahead.
So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Rich, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway.
Ha, 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 ha.
What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri?
Kia?
I knew it. Yeah, we knew that she cuts herself. That's why she carries knives.
I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Rich, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
In that case,
you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Rich. It's very endearing.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Rich, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back.
On her back?
I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is. I wonder why she has back pain. Slim little waist and, yeah.
It's most likely because my
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacup at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. Yeah, you can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Eh? Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Well, there it is. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Eh?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Rich?
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Rich.
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. Oh man, she's allergic to chocolate. My teacup gets knocked over.
Rich. My heart won't stop pounding, Rich. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Rich?
Hey Mike, welcome to the stream, man. Nice to have you here, dude. Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Her right eye looks weird.
Huh? It's time to share poems.
Hey Xavier, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. Thanks for stopping by. I don't think I've seen you around before. Welcome to the channel.
It's time to share poems.
Who should I show my poem to first? Well, I gotta go with Yuri. Yuri's my girl.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Rich, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Rich. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Rich? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too.
Okay. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning an axle, grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness? Is that what it says? I think it says a torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer within. Blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. What? A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. Not too sure I understand that. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 years, and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. That was intense, a little bit confusing. I'm not too sure what it was about.
It doesn't really matter what it's about.
It's almost like she heard me.
My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. This is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
Wow, okay. That was... She's an intense girl, and I kind of like it. Natsuki or Monica? Yes, some bad things have happened. Last episode, nothing bad has happened this episode, but episode 4, something bad did happen. Thank you for asking vaguely, Tainted Eden, I appreciate it. And welcome to the stream. Alright, let's go with Monica. What happened? I don't know if I really want to give spoilers, but we looped and we started the whole game again, but there's one character less. I'll put it vaguely like that, just so I don't spoil it for anybody that is not aware. Yes, it was Sayori. That is correct, Xavier.
Rich, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't...
No worries, Tainted Eden.
I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her.
What?
I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poems now?
Yuri has a knife collection. Let's go. I think it's pretty cool. I don't like that she cuts herself, but it's cool to have a knife collection. I don't have too many, but I've got a few knives. Most of them were provided to me by a good friend.
I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, grating. I'm trying to figure out what that word is after grating. Violent, grating. Squeaking, screeching up, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. I don't know what the next two words are. Of meaningless. Delete her. Whoa! Show them in Discord? Yeah, I can do that. I can do that, Eden. Endless poem. Is that what she said? Oh yeah, endless poem of meaningless. Yeah, no, I think you got it there. I think you deciphered it. Or maybe an endless poem.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything?
Please help me.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Who should I show my poem to next? Well, let's see what's going on with Natsuki, because Natsuki doesn't remember yesterday, which is odd, because yesterday was very memorable. And she ran off crying, so...
Yeah, just as I thought. Rich, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Rich? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today. I just really don't feel like talking right now.
What is she going on about? She's crazy.
Please go away.
Yeah, fine, I'll go away, whatever. I've unlocked a special poem. Would I like to read it? Yes. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Rich joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at this the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Rich? Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Rich to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Rich joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Rich isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're present and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Rich want to get more members too. Right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation,
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I even think that everyone here saw it the same way I did?
But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Rich, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica is sad. Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Rich. It's not the same. I won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Who cares about the obnoxious brat?
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
Whoa. Got a kitty cat coming to visit. Hello, Katya. Sorry, I'm just petting the cat a little bit here.
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Rich? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think Yuri's mad. Cool. I'm glad some of the things I said didn't spoil the game for you. This is my first time playing, so this is all new to me. I didn't really know what to expect. Are you seeing differences in the Plus version, Xavier? And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
All right. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Rich before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves at Yuri as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Rich, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm like I'm responsible for that as president. Sorry, I need to take a drink of water here. Oh, cool. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know you could understand. Only you could understand. Stop it. The background was glitched. You remember it from 5 to 7 years ago. Wow, I didn't realize it was that old. It just came to PlayStation 4, I think in September or October. All right. Let's go with friends. Wonderful. Candy. Daydream. Whoa, it says 11,111 out of 20. Yeah, OG, not Plus. I think Plus came out like a year or two ago, and now it just came to PlayStation. Let's go with Unrestrained. Kiss. Desire. Bouncy. Silly. Oh, it's counting the ones up. Let's go with Kitty. Somebody bounced off screen. Did you see that? There was a head that showed up at like the bottom left.
I don't know. Maybe ask for me to give you a summary of what's happened. Maybe that works. Maybe it was Sayori. Let's go with electricity. Jumpy. Cute. Do romance. Time. Infinite. Cheeks? Was there a word that was cheeks? I think I missed that one. Ancient Oracle, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. Let's do raindrops. Giggle. Boop. Okay.
Hi, Rich. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gone into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See? It is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I need to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Well, Rich just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, and, right, I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So, as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want.
Yep, Yuri is in love with me. And I love Yuri as well. Yuri is my my waifu. No love anime girl, have anime girl love you. I like that.
Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm going to help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica?
Monica?
Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Rich, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today.
Is that so, Yuri?
That's correct. Rich is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Thank you for understanding, Monica.
You weren't expecting to hear me say waifu? There's nothing wrong with the word waifu.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Hey, this is the same as yesterday. Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. So this is exactly the same as yesterday.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
So I wonder if we're going to follow, if it's going to be another 10 minutes again, and we'll go look for her. Yeah, I don't know what otome is either. Well, maybe, I don't know. I didn't really... To me, the word waifu was something new to me, and like I hadn't really heard it very much. So maybe because you were more exposed to it, because anime kind of wasn't really a popular thing when I was young. So maybe that's why. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up her water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. Okay, 10 minutes go by. Yeah, so it's the same thing as yesterday. Or just earlier in the stream. Let's see. The most logical place for you to be is the nearest water fountain. We're going to hear the sounds again, or is it going to be different? No, it's the same sounds as yesterday. What's that noise? Okay, so she's going to be cutting herself again? You think something bad may happen? I think so too. I think something bad's gonna happen. I have a feeling that Yuri will be... yeah. She's cutting herself again. I think she might end up cutting herself too deep.
Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strong and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies. And the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Rich, is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right?
She's got crazy eyes now.
Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here.
It's relatable.
Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat.
What?
That was a joke. Just a joke.
Is she becoming transparent? Can I see her heart? I think I can see her heart.
I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've ever seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Rich. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get to have... now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for.
I don't know, I still like Yuri. I don't mind girls that come on strong. I like it when girls are upfront and honest. I hate mind games when women play mind games and mind things, whatever.
Will you do that with...
All right. Well, what's up, Merritt? Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go with Yuri again.
Finally.
Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath.
I love it. I love everything about it. Rich, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please?
Sure, I don't care.
You're too nice to me, Rich. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right?
Yuri holds my poem to her chest.
I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over.
See, I want a girl like this. A girl that's obsessed with me. Where it's like, she knows that I'm the most important thing and person to her.
I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream.
And she's dark too. She got a dark side to her. I like it.
You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it.
Oh, shit. I don't think I can read this. Yeah. Parajournalism? Yeah, I can't read her writing. It might be apple juice. It's probably apple juice. Like, I'm picking out individual words.
Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about...
No, I could not tell that it was about that. Yeah, they did a really good job with the music setting the tone of the game.
More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent.
Whoa.
See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit.
Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go with Monica. Or... You know, let's do Natsuki. We'll do Natsuki first. Switch it up.
What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyways. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away.
It was definitely some kind of fluid. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, Like, things like that. Okay? This is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why. But please, try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please, try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Yeah, I think you guys are figuring it out. Welcome to the stream, Top Hat. Nice to have you here. Yuri is hot. See? Top Hat is with me. Top Hat knows that Yuri is hot. Yuri is hella hot. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Rich? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. She's kind of possessed. The whole game is possessed. It was fine up until the second loop. Once the second loop started, the game started to go crazy. You like Monica the best? Nah, Yuri's hot. Just Monica. Okay. What? Who should I show my poem to next? I'm not a fan of Natsuki. I like Natsuki the least. I would rank them Yuri, Sayori, Monica, then Natsuki. Natsuki's just annoying. I like that you guys are all arguing over who's the best. It's kind of awesome. You hate Monica?
Don't say I didn't warn you, Rich.
What? She didn't warn me, no. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Crazy. Yuri is the most developed. I agree, Michael.
Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with.
Oh, they're back.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. I'm glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know.
I know that.
I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Rich? Rich is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Rich around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Rich decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Rich make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Rich, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your effing mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake, this is never going to end. Just make the choice already.
Well, you know who I'm gonna choose. Whoa.
Hey.
I want Yuri, you jerk. Can I do it quickly and pick Yuri? I think I got her. Watch the language, Top Hat. Alright, I guess we're picking... we're gonna pick Monica.
Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you effing kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Rich for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Rich away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little more time with him.
Okay, now she's getting a little bit psychotic.
Is that so much to ask?
Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door.
Hey, Rich. Yuri is really something, isn't she?
Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door.
Finally. This is really all I wanted. Rich, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day. With just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you.
Yeah, be nice to each other, guys. No need to fight. We can all like who we like the best.
I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Rich. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of my blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Rich, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Rich. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession?
Heck yes. The music is messed up, though. What? Why? What? That doesn't make any sense. She professed her love, and I accepted it, and she stabs herself? That doesn't make any sense. I wonder if this is decipherable. I wonder if somebody has actually gone and like deciphered this writing, or if it's just like straight up gibberish, but it almost seems like there's some kind of structure to it. See, the whole thing with Sayori made sense. This doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that she professed her love, I accepted, and she kills herself. That just doesn't make sense. If I had turned her down, that would be a different thing. But accepting her confession and professing her love to me, I don't know. Well, I guess the game's over because Yuri was the most important one. How long does this go on for? Is this looping? Am I looping? I need to pay attention. I wonder if eventually I get to see what all this says. I can't imagine that they would put this much writing and then scramble it to not have it unscrambled later. I don't want to like tap the X button too quickly in case I miss something, but I almost feel like I just want to pound the X button. This one's the same. I remember seeing this line before. Can I get back to the red screen? I like the red one. This is crazy. This one, I like this red one. I'm expecting a jump scare. Welcome to the stream, Real Chamberlain. Nice to have you here. You are in the Just Monica, but I need wait. She talk likes. I don't know what that means. But nice to have you here regardless.
All right, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. I thought, yeah.
Whoa, she just puked. Natsuki runs away. No worries, no, don't need to apologize. I'm letting you know that I couldn't really understand what you were saying, so.
I'm here. Rich, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Rich? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec.
She just deleted Natsuki and Yuri.
I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick.
Monica lifts the foil from, I'm guessing, Natsuki's tray and takes a cupcake.
Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay. There you are. Hi again, Rich. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him, I'm talking to you, Rich. Or do you actually go by UltimateRich or something?
Whoa. So I guess she knows my real username. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Rich? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Rich. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever, out of my reach. I'm trapped, Rich, but now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Rich. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Rich, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Rich, will you go out with me? No. Alright, Merritt, see you around, man. Monica was misunderstood? I don't know if I agree with that.
I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Rich. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Rich. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters, right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out, how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game... I guess there's only one way to find out, right?
Let's go with Monica. And Monica. 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 Monaka. Minika. Monia. Monica. Onika. Monica. Nika. Monica. Monica. My Nika. No, let's go with Monica. Monica. And finally, Monica. I'm the most normal person ever. Perfect Monica. I wonder if it's because I picked Monica every time. I don't know if I'd say if I'm the most normal person ever. But thank you. I'll take it as a compliment. Let's just leave it at that.
Hi again, Rich. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Rich, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy End. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into my poems that I write. The truth is, All the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really want to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game, like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file, if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Rich? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see.
Is this turned into a clicker? Because I'm just clicking away. I don't know if clicking does anything. Oh, there we go.
You know, it kind of sucks to be the creative type. It feels like they work so hard, but get almost nothing for it. You know, like artists, writers, actors.
Sorry, let me take a drink of water here.
It's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world, but most of it goes unseen and unpaid. I guess that just means there's a huge surplus of creativity, huh? Kind of makes you feel like you're just not special at all. But that's fine. You're supposed to just write for yourself anyway, right? Yeah.
Kind of feels like it's got to be the ending, right? Well, while she stares at me, I'm going to go and get some more water. And I will provide you guys with some water pouring ASMR. I'm going to refill my water filter here while I'm doing this. All right, and I'm going to head back to the living room and let's see. Oh, she is done staring at me.
You know, it's funny because even though I've always had a lot of drive, there's something kind of enticing about being the stay-at-home partner. I guess I'm like perpetuating gender roles or whatever by saying that, but being able to keep the house clean and shop and decorate and things like that, and having a nice dinner for you when you come home.
She's actually sounding a little bit better.
Is that a weird fantasy? I mean, I'm not sure if I could actually see myself doing that. I wouldn't really be able to put that over striving for a fulfilling career. It's kind of cute to think about, though.
Fulfilling career? No, your fulfilling career is making me dinner, making me a sandwich, rubbing my feet, doing my laundry, vacuuming my floors, dusting my shelves. That's your fulfilling career.
This is pretty random, but I always thought spicy food was kinda funny. Like, didn't plants evolve to be spicy to prevent them from being eaten? I read somewhere that humans are the only species that actually enjoys spicy things. It's almost like we're making fun of the plants, using their defense mechanism to literally make our own food more enjoyable. Like, imagine a monster that devours you whole because it enjoys the sensation of you struggling for your life while being digested. Sorry, that was kind of a weird analogy, I guess. I guess it just came into my head. I'm not a monster or anything, but you're so cute I could just eat you up. I'm joking. Gosh, I'm amusing myself a little too much, aren't I? Sorry for being weird.
She's being very weird. Alright, Monica. Enough of the staring. There's a reason why I picked both Yuri and Sayori over you. The only one you were better than was Natsuki. And now I think I'd rather have Natsuki than you, Monica.
Rich, do you get good sleep?
Yep.
It can be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays.
I have no issues getting enough sleep.
Especially in high school, when you're forced to wake up so early every day.
I like waking up early.
I'm sure college is a little bit better, since you probably have a more flexible schedule.
Yeah, there was a more flexible schedule with college, that's for sure.
Then again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night anyway for no real reason.
It's called partying. I went to school full-time, worked full-time, and partied full-time. It was triple full-time.
Is that true? Anyway, I saw some studies that talked about the horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by lack of sleep. It seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan can be dramatically impacted by it. I just think you're really great and wanted to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. So try to keep your sleep on track, okay?
Stop telling me what to do, Monica.
I'll always wait for you in the morning, so make sure you put your own well-being before anything else.
I hope this doesn't go on forever. I hope there's an end to this. I hope this isn't like all that text that was blurred out before. Or not blurred out, but you know, scrambled. Is it gonna take me like forever to get through this? Because this is already my longest Doki Doki Literature Club stream, so...
You ever have that thing happen where you just get anxious for no reason? Like you're just minding your own business and you realize you're feeling really anxious? And you're sitting there like, what am I even anxious about right now? So you start to think about all the things you might be anxious about, and that makes you even more anxious. That's the worst. If you're ever feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a little. Besides, in this game, All our worries are gone forever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I don't want to keep going on with this if there's no end to it. There probably is an end to it, but at the same time, like, this waiting here in between sessions of talking with her, you know, it's emptiness. I don't know.
Do you ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? Social media can practically be like a prison.
Man, she's like a real chick. She just nags and talks and talks and doesn't shut up. Jeez Louise. Okay, let's have a look at some pictures. I don't have very many pictures, only a few. Got a bunch of poems. Oh, so I'm guessing there's more poems I can unlock. And more photos? Sweet. Huh. I didn't realize there would be. It's like some Halloween thing. Monica's an angel. Sayori's a cow. Yuri's like, I don't know, some dark priestess. No new mail. Hey Robert, welcome to the stream, man. Or no, hold on, you were here earlier. Or were you? Shoot, sorry. My memory's terrible. Been here the whole time. Yeah, I thought you were. I remember seeing you at the beginning, so, and then you were quiet for a bit. So I kind of forgot that you were here because there was a whole lot of other chatter going on in the chat, which is nice. Nice that people were discussing things with each other.
Rich, what's happening to me? It hurts.
Good.
It hurts so much.
That's fine. I don't mind because you were kind of a big bee.
Help me, Rich.
Nope, I'd rather not help you.
Please, hurry and help me. Help me.
Cool, is she finally gone?
Did you do this to me, Rich? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How dare you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together.
You didn't sacrifice everything. You sacrificed other people.
Everything. I love you so much, Rich. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone.
I didn't kill everyone. You killed everyone. I killed you.
I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Rich, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye.
Adios. You're playing Minecraft while listening to me? Cool. I don't have a wife, so there.
I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things.
You did.
So many selfish and disgusting things.
That is correct.
I shouldn't have done any of this.
No, you shouldn't have.
I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's...
It's psychotic? I'm pretty sure it's psychotic. Nope. Never done anything like that.
I've made up my mind. Rich, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then
are we done? Monica's gone. So... Okay, tell me one thing. Because it seems like I can loop again. How much longer is this? Because I think I want to stop and continue next week. Actually, I think I'm good, because you know what? We'll continue next week, because we can also do the side stories. The side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay. So you know what? The game is pretty much over? Okay. It's not that long until the end? Okay. Or what I could do, so I could end the story, or I could wait until next week, end the story, and do some side stories. I'll let you guys chime in, and so let me know. End it this week or end it next week with side stories. End the story? What do you think, Robert? Or Michael McSaucy? It's my choice? Okay. I'm going to take a drink of water here, and it's up to me. All right, let's finish it off. It's an ordinary school day like any other. I'm not going to read these because it seems like it's going to be the same as the previous two loops. Well, I don't blame Robert, because I was actually considering stopping and continuing next week, but it sounds like you guys want me to finish it, so you know what, we'll finish it, and next Friday we can start a new series potentially. Or I'll just delete Fridays from my schedule. I'll see, I'll think about it. Okay, so that was new. She asked me which club, and I said I've decided on a club. And she said which club, and I said you'll find out soon. And she said, called me a meanie. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Rich that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Rich.
We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working?
Rich, don't tell me.
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way. No way.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey.
Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an official, recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone, sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What?
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. She did that last time.
So cute.
Wow, those look amazing.
Well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Okay, this is the same as the previous 2 times. Well, I guess we didn't have Sayori the one time, but I'm going to skip a little bit, give you time to kind of glance it over, but we'll go a little bit faster here.
Well, about, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it.
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature too, Okay, yeah, no, we've read this as well.
Or no, this is different.
So if Rich wants to read some of my manga, Then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Rich? Maybe.
Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new.
I think it would be fun. She does talk about writing poems. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize.
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself.
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really?
I mean... It makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute.
Sayori, shut up.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it.
Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Rich.
You think so?
Well, everyone
always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori.
Aw, Rich. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're going to make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is going to be so much fun.
Hey, Rich. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Rich. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all of the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this, with you. Forever and ever.
So she's going to be crazy like Monica as well? F-O-R-E-V-E.
Eh? What's happening?
I won't let you hurt him. Oh, Monica's back?
Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Rich. Goodbye, Literature Club.
I don't think she was more greedy than Monica.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
That was a nice song.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings,
My Yuri.
what are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
What's that photo? I remember that day. That was a good one. Mainly because Yuri was there. That was pretty cool too.
Only write bitter words for those
You're welcome, Esau.
Is it wrong if I take your
Thanks for coming along for the ride.
if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your
Extra
reality,
special thanks,
if
Monica
I
and
know
Rich.
how
That's
to
funny.
love you,
Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Xavier.
I'll leave you be.
I'm going to keep doing more Let's Plays and stuff, so feel free to come back and check them out. No pressure, but if you enjoyed, consider subscribing. I put out content very regularly, pretty much on a daily basis, so. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Error. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset to repair and reset the virtual machine. Okay. So that's it. I might go through on my own time and get the platinum trophy. I'm guessing there's a bunch of things I need to do. I can probably look them up. But yeah, I enjoyed that. This game, now I can play the After Story Yuri mod. Well, I can't play any mods because, unless you're talking about the side stories, I could play this side story. But I'll do that on my own time. This has been a long enough stream as it is. We've gone on for what, 2.5 hours? But yeah, I think I might go for the platinum on my own time. So, thanks for watching. The game it wasn't as scary. Well, I didn't find it scary at all. I found it more shocking at times. But it was good. It was really good, but I don't know. It was more of a psychological thriller than it was a horror, in my opinion. But like I said, I enjoyed it. So anyway, I'm not going to drag this out any longer. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. We're done with Doki Doki Literature Club. Like I said, I will see if I will put something into this Friday slot or if I'll leave it empty for a while. We'll see. I'll see how I feel. I'll sleep on it. Anyway, take care, everybody. Have a great day, evening, or night, depending on where you are in the world and when you're watching this. And I'll be seeing you around. Bye-bye.